Shalom, shalom. All praise to the Most High. hmm Uh, we back. I don't know. I don't even know. This isn't the normal stand that I use, so I just really got it just sitting up. But it worked. So, all praises, man. Ah, I just watched this beautiful video from the brother Yashamar, the house of Yashamar. And they were speaking on being covetous. It was beautiful because it was edifying, but it was from a brother and his wife. It was like the house, you know, of Yashamar, which is brother, good brother. And yeah, that was beautiful. Man, all praises. So I'm just leaving this comment. Talking about what we've been talking about this week on Matthew 6. That's going, well, I think it's Matthew 7 actually. Matthew 6 and 7, but the precept I pulled was from Matthew, oh yeah, 6 and 24. Uh, but I'm just saying that like being covetous, um, is rooted in serving your flesh. Rooted in serving your flesh. And no man can serve two masters. So I don't want to be like acting like I'm teaching them. Be like, so what that means is like I'm just saying that like as a comment, I'm saying being coveted is rooted in serving your flesh, and no man can serve two masters. Um, I'm gonna just put it like this: the Most High has called His people, and the Most High has called His people His sheep. Hear His voice. I can't help. I can't not say so. So what I'm saying is like, so, or I'll say, meaning the decision is, will you serve your spirit or your flesh? Meaning the decision is either serve, your spirit or your flesh. Ye cannot serve two masters. Now it's a so. So when the thoughts arise, it's most beneficial to load up your wisdom based off these scriptures. Everything written is for our learning. Everything is written for our learning. Bam. So when the thoughts arise of covetousness, I'll put that in parentheses. Of covetous. Covetousness. In parentheses. Comma. It's most beneficial to load up your wisdom based off these scriptures. Everything is written for our learning. So use the system. So use the system. I don't want to be like this is the way that my brain processes stuff. But then when I read it, like when I'm saying it out loud, that's when I'm like when I say it to people, it's usually just it just comes out and it just sounds like I'm very articulate and well spoken. But it's just how my brain processes information. But then when I'm writing it, it's like, damn, it really looked like I'm like trying to write a lecture or something. But it's not. It's just like these are the best words that I can use to describe what I'm trying to say or the message to convey. Um, So when the thoughts arise of covetousness, it's most beneficial to load up your wisdom based off the scriptures. Everything written is for our learning. So use a system set in place that we're able to use through grace and move off faith. Cause I'm saying what I'm saying, but I can't help rhyming. So it's like I'm not trying to find other words that rhyme. I'm just trying to like when I said rhyme, so I was like, I'm gonna just say it, not trying to act like I'm rhyming, but it is just in my head that way. But what's next? So use a system in place that we're able to use through grace and move off faith to obtain the life. To get like I'm trying to say to get over covers, but basically I'm saying to live in the spirit, not to live, not to serve flesh, to serve your spirit. So use the system setting. And it usually like I don't have to think about when I'm saying what I'm saying because I don't usually take pauses in breaking down what I'm saying because I'm saying it as I'm saying it. But when I'm writing it, I'm like focusing on writing it and I'm not saying it no more. I'm just like if I could just say it and write it, it'd probably be best. I just thought about that. But yeah. So we're able to use through grace. So use the system set in place that we're able to use through grace and move on faith for for the kingdom that waits. I'm gonna end up using this for it's like a song or something for the kingdom that waits. But until then, just wait. Be patient and endure these temptations. Remember, no man can serve two masters. So make sure you'll be make sure you know I'm s- I'm saying make sure that you know make sure you can give an answer. Make sure you're cuz you'll be held accountable. Basically, I'm saying you'll be held accountable for whatever you're doing. So it's not a sin to enjoy things or want things, but if it's being covered, if you're know ye not yourself, so you know yourself better than anybody, not the most high, but anybody, you know yourself. So be patient and endure these temptations. Remember, no man can serve two masters, so make sure you never move off inclination. I'm really, really not trying to rhyme. It's just like when I'm saying what I'm saying, I'm like, oh, because I'm hearing the rhyme scheme, I'm like thinking the words like synonyms. But I was going to say, make sure you never move off your flesh. But I'm saying inclination because it rhymes, but better is it's a better word because it's saying the inclinations that's leading to covetousness. Like if you see a bearded car or something like that, for you to think that you want that, that's a covetous mindset. But that's an inclination. That's like, oh, you thought that you wanted that, but that's not what you know. That's what you felt. So it's like better to not move off of that, to acknowledge, oh, this is my flesh talking. I'm not going to serve that. I'm gonna focus on the spirit and then keep it moving, because you can still allow yourself to have those thoughts, but not to go off of it. That's why I choose that word. But yeah, remember, no man can serve two masters, so make sure you never move off inclination. I promise I'm not trying to is the most high. But yeah, family, here's my verse. May continue to yeah, I said, okay, I said, beautiful live family. What I add is what I've been meditating on this week. Being covetous is rooted in serving your flesh, and no man can serve two masters. The Most High has called his people, his sheep, hear his voice, meaning the decision is either serve your spirit or your flesh. Ye cannot serve two masters. Most beneficial is you cannot serve two masters. So when the thoughts arise of covetousness, it's most beneficial to load up your wisdom based off these scriptures. Everything is written for our learning. So use the system set in place that we're able to use through grace and move off faith for the kingdom that waits. But until then, just wait. Be patient and endure these temptations. Remember, no man can serve two masters, so make sure you never move off inclination. I promise I'm not trying to find it's the Most High. But yeah, family, here's my verse, and may Yahweh continue to bless you in your house. All right. And then it's Matthew 6 and 24. No man can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold to the one and despise each other. Ye cannot serve God and mammon. Therefore I say unto you, take no thought for your life, what ye shall eat, or what ye shall drink, nor yet for your body what ye shall put on. Is not the life more than meat, and the body than raiment. Behold the fowls of the air, for they sow not, neither do they reap, nor gather into barns, yet your heavenly Father feedeth them. Are ye not much better than they? So exactly, aren't you better than the fowls of the air and stuff like that? Stuff like that, like like not to say anything the Most High made is insignificant, but you're the top tier. You're a human and you're an Israelite. Of course, He's going to take care of you, but relax, relax. Don't stress. So that was more, what I like I said I've been meditating on through the spirit this week. But that video was based off of covetousness. Actually, I could just play it. I could run it back for y'all, man. I don't even know how long it is. It was a 50 minute. It was 50 minutes.
Ardent desire to do, pursue, or obtain anything. Animated zeal. Vehement longing. Adore
So
or
can I hear?
inclination.
Probably.
Vehement. I like your follow definitions, but we really need to understand how deep something people view as simple is. Vehement, violent, acting with great force, furious, very forceful, very eager, urgent, very fervent. Last definition, fervent, hot, boiling, hot in temper, vehement, very warm, earnest, excited, animated, glowing. So if you had to simplify covetousness using all those words, definitions, how would you, speak that in words?
To desire something strongly to the point it's
unhealthy.
unhealthy.
Play this one first.
Okay.
I just literally played.
I would say.
I just literally played 2 games and just won 2 games, and I was just like, dropped double. Well, first game it was a 25, and it was a 30. And I was like, I ain't about to play this all day because I'm having too much fun, and I'll be on here all day.
Enemy soldier incoming.
So I thought I was playing. Ended the game I was specialist, okay. Like those odds. LMG, that bigger LMG.
Yeah, give me that butt, boy. Yeah.
I've never had sex in his life. These are the people that be on the game. That's what I be thinking. That's the first thought I have. Oh.
Well, it's just one down there below you, bro. What are you doing, Pink?
Games that I was playing when I got 30 and 25, it seemed like these my team is trying to. All you gotta do is land in the spot. This is just, it's crazy because every time I turn the stream on, this what I get this type of shit. And then that dude that just said, yeah, give it like that shit doesn't happen when I'm just sitting here playing. I promise you. But still let it be as fun. No, don't take that. Yeah. Everybody landed. What the hell are you? They're on top of the one that everyone is always at. You're picking that for that guy over there, bud. Okay. I'm 99.999,000,000,000% sure you're about to die in like 8 seconds. There's you left. You want to die. This is just a fun game. And somewhere fight the bots. That's all this is. I can't see what I got. Hey, y'all, they back here fighting. nothing to do with you, bud. Fight for my life. Man, I got my teammates. I just followed the wrong person. That's the only thing. That's, you know, I should have known when he. Oh, Lord. Oh, he. Damn. We already missed the fire cell. We got a circle. Definitely not gonna get a 30. One down here. You know, I'm gonna run it back because I'm gonna show y'all what I'm talking about. Like, it's an easy game, and we're going to get 30 and get up out of here. Cause that was what not to do, and I felt like I was complaining, but I'm gonna just show y'all. So like, if we're complaining, y'all see what I mean? Once I enter into this game, you don't gotta overcomplicate this game mode. You literally just gotta shoot people out the sky. You just gotta get somewhere like high ground and shoot people out the sky. It's really easy. Really, really easy. So, let me show you.
Real ones, you know. Oh my God. They got another one, y'all. They got another one. What do y'all think about that later? That's not long. So let's talk about how they can they sell you that trauma, why do they flip every single time? Just one of the big but the thing is,
have something like that. I actually had two good ass snipers. Here in the game, please. Gotta get up top. See how fun this is? Not overthought, it's not like objective based. No. Run and gun. Or sit and wait. They're gonna fly in your air. Just look up. Why I go up top. This is exactly why I be up top. You hear them fools up there? Pow, 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 pow. I'm missing everything. About 3 seconds. I just wanted to put y'all on game, YouTube. May seem slow at first. They be falling. They really do. And then people's loot will in here. Except the ammo possessed downstairs. Spot this shit. Somebody here? Y'all back here fighting? I really didn't care about. I wasn't about to do all of that. I ain't gonna lie. That's all I was like. He playing cat and mouse. I don't give a damn. Yeah, I'm on 30. I'm out of here. But it, you know, if my teammates would have stayed with me. It's easy. But yeah. So straight to it. Multiplayer, which I thought I was playing the first time. But yeah.
Listen. Chad, all I heard was.
That was funny. Oh man, I ain't even. This cookie from Wendy's. I don't even like fast food. Be fucking my stomach up. But Wendy's, their cookies. box. Hold on. Man, what? Wall right there, just like that. In mid-fight, somebody spawned with him. He got lucky.
Hostiles reclaimed the lead. Lead is ours.
God damn. I mean, how did they got cons on that team or something? That's what you call blue suspended rings. He right behind you. He right here.
Eyes on enemy.
Get my revenge if I die. I killed him. By the truck, by the truck. Oh, damn. He got ambushed. Fact, you just refilled. No hackers, no hackers. Come on, another cookie, man. I know I don't need it, but I want it.
Y'all just
What a bunch of camping faggots.
Let's get right there. That is one thing I hate about this game, which I could turn it off, the game chat, but there's room for repentance. So, excuse me, can't mute the world in real life. So, just be like, bro, these people be miserable as hell with their life. I couldn't imagine. Like, I'll talk shit. That's a part of being, competitive. You don't talk your shit. But make it all weird and personal. That's a tough situation. God, though. he not on our team. It's a disguise. Watch this dude right here. Dodo bird. My bad. It ain't Dodo bird. Is he dead? I guess. Okay. Oh, alrighty then. Out of all three of those, I keep my opinions. I think I'm around like one more, y'all. It's been like an hour. Yeah. I don't want to be on here too long. Matter of fact, that might be it for me, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, because I'm just about to do other stuff. Got other things to do. But yeah, man, all praise to the Most High, man. Pray everyone stays in the spirit. Endure all things for the hopeful elect's sake. When I'm saying that, what I mean is you endure the temptations of the flesh. Let's read it. Ecclesiasticus, this Apocrypha. Remember I told you this book with all the wisdom in it? Yeah, the second chapter in this book. In this book of Ecclesiasticus. It says, chapter 2, verse 1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. Set thy heart aright and constantly endure, and make not haste in the time of trouble. So, make not haste in the time of trouble mean don't hurry up and try to get out of it. When you're enduring temptation, endure it, take it cheerfully, because also, let me see. I gotta look this one up for the time's sake. I know it's in the New Testament. I want to say 2 Corinthians or Hebrews 11 and 12. Hebrews 11. Yeah. Hebrews 11. I'm going to start at 12. It says 12 and 11. I'm like, nah. 12 and 11. Yeah. Actually, I like 12 and 3. For consider him that endureth such contradiction of sinners against himself, lest ye be wearied. So, I'm going to start at verse 1 just to get a context, because this whole book, but I like to get points, precepts, to drive the point home. The point is in verse 11, but I'm going to start at verse 1 and I'm going to skip up. Hebrews chapter 12, verse 1. Wherefore, seeing we also compassed about with so great a cloud of witnesses, meaning we got all these witnesses that saying the same thing. Let us lay aside every weight and the sin which doth so easily beset us, and let us run with patience the race that is set before us. Meaning that we got all these witnesses that have endured all the flight of their afflictions. And just because it's in a story form doesn't mean it wasn't like elongated. Just because it took you 30 minutes to read it, don't mean it took 30 minutes to endure. These most times were years. And years upon years, like tens of years. Years. You know what I'm saying? Like 365 days, like 24 hours in a day. I don't know how many minutes that is, but that many, like, that's a lot, you know? So we have all these witnesses that have endured all these things. Let us lay aside all of that, the weak nature. Let it all of that complaining and all of that not being grateful. Realize that we are a spectacle. We like the miracle it took for us to be here. We get, bombarded by all of these luxuries like the internet, uh, accessibility, connectivity, and it's like a false sense of connectivity because this ain't even really, you know what I'm saying? Um, but nonetheless, it's a form of accessibility. But we get spoiled by like so much, um, you know, and this is all like man-made. This is of the world. This is not. This wasn't even. If the Most High didn't create the earth, none of this would matter. You feel me? Like none of this would matter. None of this is nothing without the Most High. So, um, when you realize that the structure of their lives was built off of faith, and that story was told to attest to it. But as we just read, when you come to serve the Lord, prepare yourself for temptation. Why? Because we'll get to the point. Like I said, Hebrews 12 is a beautiful book. I'm gonna get to the point, but read 1 through 10. Well, 2 through 10, since we just read 1. But now I'm gonna go to verse 11. Now, no chastening for the present, chastening meaning like being broken down, being like a spanking. Think about a child like a spanking, a whooping it, whooping it. Why I keep saying whooping it? It's a whooping, but it's called chastening. Now, no chastening for the present seemeth to be joyous, but grievous. Grievous mean like you really think, like how you have a child and then you pop the child and then you be like, I told you, da 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 da. The child like, no, you just popped me. What the hell? It's like that. That's what it looks like to us. Like, are we going through this stuff? Da, 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 da. But the parent is like, I know you needed to be popped because I need to get your attention. You need to learn a lesson and you need to remember what it feels like to get like a representation of an affliction as opposed to the actual consequence of a bad decision. So now no chastening for the present seemeth to be joyous but grievous. Nevertheless after it yielded the peaceable fruit of righteousness unto them which are exercised thereby. So it yields the peaceable fruit. It means that you learned your lesson in a peaceable way, and you're content with. I remember how that felt. The bad decisions is waiting there. I'm gonna not go that way because I've been chastened already. The Most High, whether it be as extreme as like Job, where he took his whole family and everything like that, he was restored because of his faith. He got restored by that peaceable fruit, or whether it just be an affliction of like the lady at the well, her daughter. Um, or whatever it is, like whether it be great, an affliction is an affliction. So to all, like I said, to whatever child you pop, they gonna cry because they're gonna be like, what the hell? But not saying go around and pop children, but when they need it, that's when they get it, and it for them hurts. So that's for us, it hurts. All it seemeth to be grievous, but afterward it yielded a peaceable fruit. Um, Verse 12. Wherefore lift up the hands which hang down and the feeble knees and make straight paths for your feet, lest that which is lame be turned out of the way, but let it rather be healed. So I'm gonna read verse 5 too. Um but it's saying that strengthen up straighten up your back, put your chin out, walk with some faith, like you know whose you are. The Most High got you. You are just in this moment right now because He has you. He had to break you down. You have examined yourself and hold yourself accountable of the decisions that you've made, paying those consequences rather than paying the eternal consequence. You've been chastened, and it's lightly in perspective, in retrospective. Like when you looking at it from like a look back at what a lot of people are going through, um, it's retrospective. And even looking back at the point of he could have just not chose you to swim to the egg in your mom's. You know what I'm saying? Like it could have been that, but it wasn't. You could have died so many times, but he chose you to be here to get the chastisement. So just take it. But I'm gonna read verse 5, cause Hebrews 12:5. And ye have forgotten the exhortation which speaketh unto you as unto children. My son, despise not thou the chastening of the Lord, nor faint when thou art rebuked of him. For whom the Lord. So what that's saying is, don't think of it like, man, I hate being. Don't despise the chastening of the Lord. Want the chastening of the Lord. Why? It says, "For whom the Lord loveth, he chasteneth, and scourgeth every son who he receiveth." So it's saying that whomever the Lord loves, that's the one he's going to say, hey, come over here, man. Let me holler at you. Now you know, out of a sea of people, he chose you to say, come over here, man. Let me get you right. You got too much going on for you to be moving like that. You need to So I'm chasten you with this and then look how you come out. But all of that happens in his time and his perspective of the Most High is happening like at that real time. But for us, a day to us, a day to the Most High is 1,000 years. So it's like our perspective of what is taken for him to choose us and to chasten us. We constantly just have to just endure everything that he's putting us through because we're faithful that his word is true. He's going to bring us out shining like gold, putting us on display to establish his righteousness on earth as it is in heaven. But it has to come through a purging. So don't look at it like So that's why I say when I say endure all things for the hopeful elect's sake, this is the precept in mind. Um, but yeah, man, all praise to the Most High. Pray everyone endures, like I keep saying, endure all things for the hopeful elect's sake, cause it's well worth it. You store your treasures in heaven, bruh. It's up there. It's up and it's stuck. It ain't stuck. It's coming out, but like it's there. The Most High knows that He ain't gonna forget. So don't worry about what happens here. So 1 Thessalonians 5:16. Rejoice evermore. Pray without ceasing. In everything give thanks, for this is the will of God in Christ Jesus concerning you. This is the will of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai concerning you, is that you pray without ceasing and give thanks in everything you do. All praise to the Most High. And if you need me, my IG is BARZAYAH. I'm the only one on there. Hit me up if you need me. And yeah, man, we are the Israelites that the Bible speaks of when you read Deuteronomy 28. The curses, verse 15 all the way down to 68, identify a group of people. We identify as those group of people. Like I said, if you have any questions, or if you just want to talk as a brother, I'm here for my people. So this is my labor. Like I said, I just play this in my pastime. So I was like, I'm gonna get on here and teach at the same time, so it can be entertaining and edifying. Pray everyone is gamed up, you know what I'm saying, staying in the spirit, and to do all things for hopefully. Let's say to the next time, y'all. Peace, shalom, much love.